Pathfinder teaches young people to drive safely. Just one of the exercises in the week-long course is called Brake and Avoid.
They drive at 30 miles an hour. At this point, little Jimmy runs out in front of them, represented by those 5 cones. They brake, come off the brakes, steer the car around to Jimmy, and then they're on the wrong side of the road facing an oncoming bus just there. They've now got to steer the car back onto their own side of the road. So now they're pointing in this direction, heading straight for a line of people waiting for the bus in the other direction.
At the wheel is Craig Thompson, just days away from his 17th birthday. Like all the novice drivers here, he has to be accompanied by an adult. Craig has learnt a lot about how to drive safely and, importantly, how to influence his friends.
Did I kill anyone?
I've definitely learned a lot about the car, how to treat a car properly, also how to drive it, how to be aware of others on the road. Before I was on the course, a couple of my friends have already passed, and one of them is definitely drives a bit too quickly. But from the course I've learnt that if you drive safely and you tell others and give them little pointers and stuff, then you can change other people's opinions and therefore the roads will be safer.
It teaches you to drive, but it also teaches you the safety aspect as well. So we've had some lectures on safe driving, as well as when Craig's being instructed in the car. I was going to be very nervous going out with Craig on the roads, but this has taught me to understand what I need to do and to help him to drive safely. I would definitely recommend it. Close to the 17th birthday, I think. So I've got a daughter who will be 17 next July, and she'll be on it next year.
Level 2.
Statistically, they are the most vulnerable group on the road. So 17 to 24, they are far more likely to have an accident and be killed or seriously injured. So this is a preventative measure, and the results are that they will be 6 or 7 times safer than their peers because they have done the car club or the course like this.
Sadly, I go to a lot of road deaths and serious injuries involving young people that haven't had the opportunity to do something like this course, and this course is an ideal setup for the police and other volunteers to teach young people the dangers of the road, how they can avoid it, and also it gives them the mental attitude before they go out on the road legally at 17 and get their driving licence.
Zoe Bamford, who's 16, came on the course with her mum. She believes there's one key message.
Use your speed wisely. Inappropriate uses of speed can get you killed. So use your speed wisely on different types of roads and bends and manoeuvres.
It's more than an investment in their ability to drive. I think it's almost citizenship and responsibility. And I can't think of a better thing to do as your child's approaching 17 than this.
And the need for such courses is borne out by the facts. A quarter of 17 to 19-year-olds crash within a year of passing their test, most of them young men. The greatest killer of young women is young male drivers, and a young girl passenger is most at risk when being driven by her boyfriend.
Okay, that's where the tree always wins.
It's why raising awareness amongst drivers of all ages is one of the Commissioner's priorities.
When I became Commissioner, I wanted to make our roads safer and more sociable, particularly for young people who fare very badly on the roads in Gloucestershire. And Pathfinder was an organisation that came to me, that they put something on the table, an offer, and you can see they deliver. They absolutely make the roads safer for young people. It's great for their self-esteem. Pathfinder is just a good organisation that delivers, and that's why we funded them.
Well, I think the payback is that for every death on the road, it's something like 1.4 or 1.8 million. Now, if we can just save one of those by giving them the tools to make them safer, then we've saved an awful lot of money.
Some of the young people that come on it think it is just a week of fun driving around, maybe doing a bit of speed on the disused airfield that we use. But as we progress through the week and you know the consequence of the actions we explain to them and the safe way of driving, you can see them wanting to learn and adapting their driving skills to that.
I think when you talk to bereaved parents, the pain that they're going through, it is avoidable if their son or daughter has been killed on the roads. So much of the tragedy is avoidable.
Safe and social driving is about keeping safe and respecting other road users. Pathfinder, through the Under 17 Car Club, offers one way. Gloucestershire Road Safety Partnership provides an online course as well. Check out both. It could save your life.